Tiny Games, welcome back to the channel. We are on my new account save today because I have decided to start a new decorating challenge on this channel. I've done quite a few decorating challenges and things like that. I did one where I had to fit like every home into a biome and things like that. So I do enjoy kind of challenging myself in these ways, and I have decided on a new challenge. And my challenge this time is going to be to see if I can decorate my entire valley using only Dreamsnap challenges. I'm excited for this. This is going to be interesting. So this is going to be a long-term challenge. Not something I'm going to be able to get done today. We're going to do our first challenge, but it means every week I'm basically going to record the making of my Dreamsnap for this account so that I can sort of show you how I decorate my valley. Now, of course, there are some rules or additional bits of info for this challenge that I probably need to clarify to begin with. The first being, if it's a challenge where it's more suited for the indoors, I can make the challenge indoors. Not every challenge must be done outdoors. Indoor challenges can be destroyed if I so need to. They do not count. The only thing I'm going to be doing is basically any challenges that I create outdoors effectively will stay in my valley. The second rule is that basically when I put down items for tags, so items that I hide behind buildings and things like that, I can then remove those items. However, the main construct of the build, anything that's kind of visible within the snap, must remain in my valley. I cannot remove it. The second thing, we're bound to hit another star path, of course. What was that noise? Who was singing? That was weird. My second rule is that basically, oh, I've forgotten. My mind just went blank. Oh my gosh.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Star paths. We're going to hit a star path undoubtedly before this challenge is over. If I have to place furniture as part of the star path challenge, like when I'm doing the royal duties and things like that, if I place down trees or a furniture piece, I can then remove it. I don't have to keep them. It's only the builds that I construct for Dreamsnaps that I have to keep and not tear down. So when I create my Dreamsnaps builds, I'm going to have to consider how it looks in my valley when I create it, how it functions and things like that. Every build I make has to be kind of concise, if that makes sense. It's also made more difficult because on this account I do not have the other realms like the DLC Storybook Vale and stuff. I did get it so I could access those, but I haven't done them because, like, so you can see here I've got the Secrets of Eternity Isle and stuff like that, so I do have availability to access DLC, but I'm not going to. So it does mean that every villager home we have will need a place in this valley. I haven't done the main storyline, so I don't have floating islands either, which adds to the challenge. So every Dreamsnap that I build outside is going to have to be permanent. I hope that's cleared things up. I think that's the main basis of the rules. Tags that I place purely for the tag count and not for the aesthetic of the Dreamsnap. So basically hidden tags can be removed, but the main construct of the build has to remain. Any items I place for star path duties or things like that, I can remove. Oh, same with character quests. If I do any friendship quests and they ask me to place a setup, I can tear down that setup. It is only the Dreamsnap setups that I have to keep, and the goal is to decorate this entire valley. And as I said, indoor builds won't count because they're indoors, so it's kind of irrelevant. It doesn't decorate the valley as such. So yeah, that's it. That's the basis of the challenge. Now the first thing I'm gonna have to do is, of course, tidy up my valley, because I do have some existing builds. If I quickly come into furniture mode here, you can see I've got some existing remains of my Toontown build. There's my Christmas Plaza and things like that. I do still have the build for my Lost in the Woods, which actually, to be honest, I could just retake the picture here and I think it would work just as well. I might actually do a similar setup to this, but I might consider where I place it a bit more just to make sure it flows. Because like I said, whatever setup I create is going to have to be permanent effectively until the challenge is done, that is. So we are going to see if we can decorate a valley fully with this. In the meantime though, what I'm going to have to do is tear down the current builds I have. So I am going to do that now. So I hope you enjoy. I will go into a bit of a speed build process now. I'll probably cut some of the tearing down because that's probably not so interesting. And then we'll go into the Dreamsnap build part of this challenge and come back at the end. So until then, just sort of enjoy the music, enjoy the video, and I'll see you towards the end as I get my final construct made. Okay, and there you go. That is my first build done for this challenge. You saw me make my dream snaps there. I think my tags are reasonable. I know this week was quite difficult in terms of the tags and stuff like that. I usually struggle a lot more with the outfit challenges because you are so much more limited when it comes to outfit challenges in terms of tags and things like that. So bit gutted with, it's not perfect, it's not kind of the best, but I mean it's within the confines of the outfit challenge, I guess you could say. But in terms of the actual build itself, I'm quite happy with it. We've got a decent pathway going on here with some lighting. We have pathway which leads up to the Frosted Heights. I can still get round to Elsa's Cavern, and we have pathway up to the Frosted Heights here as well. There is also room here if I wanted to add on to it. So that is something that I don't think I mentioned in the rules, but I can build on a current existing build. I can't demolish the build, but I can, like, for instance, if our next snap was a picnic snap, I could easily put a picnic thing here and then the backdrop, leave that, because I couldn't change the backdrop. I couldn't change any of this previous build, but I could add on in this little square. So basically any area that doesn't have decoration in it already, I can add on to for other challenges, and I can obviously reuse builds for challenges. I just can't demolish what's existing. So this is the first setup for my Forest of Valor. I chose here because I felt like this was going to be the easiest spot. I knew I wanted a kind of trail for the through the forest kind of appearance, and I felt this wasn't taking up too much room. There's still a bit of space here if I need to place houses, and then we've still got the rest of the Forest of Valor here that I could decorate if I need be, with certain houses and villager homes and stuff like that. I was going to put a house in originally. You might have seen me doing that in the decorating mode, trying to see if I could get... Oh my god, Wally sat on that bench. I might redo my dream snap and add villagers in. I won't change anything about the setup, but the thought of potentially getting Wally there in the background is just too cute. Oh, now he's got up. Of course he did. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he get up? You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, wait. No, I kind of now I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have done differently with this. I should have done differently. Oh, I was not prepared for a better shot to come up. Minnie, get out of the picture, you're ruining it. Oh my gosh, if Minnie wasn't there, this would be perfect. This would be... Okay, I'm submitting that. I might try and see if I can get a better positioned one, but I'll submit that. There we go. We've already changed my dream snap. Oh, Wally, come closer. Oh, Minnie, you're ruining it again. Okay, Wally's gone, but we've got the shot. We've got our dream snap for the take a hike challenge. I think it definitely looks like this is a setup for a hike. It looks like we're going to go and explore this pathway. Definitely looks natural, rural, and things like that. So I think I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, as I said, I've still got room to decorate and things like that. I didn't place a house just in case I needed them for a different challenge. So yeah, I've kind of left that open. But as I said at the beginning, you know, once I've placed villager houses for a build, they're kind of stuck there. So that's why I hesitated. I don't have requirements to use house skins like this. I can choose to not use them in my valley, but of course we will have to have all the villager homes placed at the end of this. So that's going to be the real challenge, I think. And at the moment, it's obviously quite easy anyway because the valley is demolished. This challenge is going to get harder the further we go on when it comes to the challenges themselves, when it comes to hiding tags. The more decorated the valley is, the harder it's going to be. So very easy going for our first build, and I do like this, and I think it works functionally as a build for the valley. You know, there's a clear pathway through to the different places we would need. I can still get through to fishing spots if needed, which is good as well. So considering all those things and everything like that, I think it's going well to begin with. But like I said, this challenge will ramp up the more it goes on. I'll be intrigued to see how it goes next week. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. Let me know what you think of the build and the dream snap. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. I think it was a fun start to the challenge, and I'm really looking forward to being able to decorate my valley in this way. It's going to be interesting to see how it turns out and if I can make a valley effectively decorated via dream snaps. It's going to be fun to do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one though, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.